Hi guys, and welcome to Casa de Michelle, or actually is Carro de Michelle. But I am really excited today. I know I haven't posted in a while, and I will explain. For the past couple months, my brain has just been like this. Kind of like this. It's just a lot's been going on. Nothing major, like to be worried or anything, but it's just like I've added more things in my life, and now it's just like a big mess. But I do get distracted a lot. I do throw in more things in my life, and I'm trying. I struggle with things that I want to do, with things that I have to do, with things that I need to do, for others. For those of you that have watched my videos in the past, I've attempted to do the getting organized in a year twice. And that was in my mind when January came along, when I was about to figure out what to do after the Vlogmas, the Christmas vlogs. But I didn't want, that's the reason I didn't post anything since now. But I didn't want to overwhelm myself with more pressure and adding another extra project to the other things that I'm doing. I honestly didn't know if I should just continue what I've done or start from the beginning, start the challenges from the beginning. But I just, at the moment, I don't want to get overwhelmed. Last night, I actually ran into YouTube videos, and I ran into what it's called a bullet journal. Now, I've tried getting organized with journals, trying to get organized with, planners and stuff. I did the Happy Planner. I've done the, what is it called? It's not Uber, but it's something that I got from Office Depot, which is where it has the pages all cut up nice and neat. I think I did a video on that, and it wasn't working for me. And for some reason, not an expensive journal works for me, but this works for me, the composition books. I mean, just very, very, very basics. And it's what works for me. So, but then again, when I use the composition books, I also jot down everything, like just like it is in my head, in my brain, where it's like all mushed. I tend to write it down in the book all mushed. I actually was reading or hearing an Audible book called How to Journal, and of course the author gives a bunch of ideas on how, because it's pretty much, it has to be personalized. It has to be what works for you. So at one point he's talking about where you might want to have different journal books, different books for different things. Like you might want to separate stuff that's for let's say YouTube videos. I might have one of these for YouTube, another one for the business that I'm working with, and I just felt like that was too wide. Like I want everything in one place. I want it to be convenient, but at the same time I also want it to be organized, and not have like pages of this and pages of my food blog, and then another page of the business, and then another page of this channel YouTube, and then another page. So I am still in the process of learning, but I am so excited because yesterday I found what they called the bullet journal, and I wanted to give it a try. But I've seen it before, or not before, but when people do the planning, the happy planning, and then they get all the washi tape, and then they get all the markers and the color, and they make it all beautiful and artistic, and that would just overwhelm me. It looks beautiful, but it just, to me, it was like overwhelming. So bullet journal is almost like the same thing, except you do it any way you want. You can do it as simple as you want, and as elaborate as you want. and you can put it any color. You can coordinate. And then what people do, what I found is that they were call it page spreads. That's what they call it. Page spreads. And then, so let's say a calendar. So the one girl would have a page spread of the, you know, the blocks, kind of like similar to a calendar. Another way of doing a calendar could be listing the, you know, like listing the, like this page would be January, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the days of the month, and then you're filling out each day what you're doing or what it is, you know, appointments and stuff like that. So it's really up to you on how you visualize it, how you think it's going to work for you. And it could change every month. So you can start off with one style for January and decide, let me try another one until you figure out. So this yesterday I watched a bunch of different ones, so I can't tell you who did what, but there was one girl that she kept doing, she showed, and she's like, okay, so these are my favorites, you know, these are my favorites for this, and this is my favorite for that. And I thought it was just such a great idea, and I was like, you know what, maybe I can make it my own. You know, I don't think I'm artistic. I am not artistic. My daughter, my sister, you know, there's people in my family that they draw really beautifully. But anyway, so I started with this, and it has helped me unscramble the jumble that I have in my brain. And it almost makes it fun. And I actually found that it wasn't that hard to do, and it was like therapeutic. I wanted to share what I did so far, and this was just last night. I probably did it maybe 20 minutes. I did I did go on Pinterest, and I checked journal pages or something like that, and I didn't find a whole lot, so I think I probably didn't say it right. But I did find this. And this is what I did. I found, it was like a reading list. So this was a page, a reading list. And of course, I love to read, but I don't have time to read. I don't have time to read. So, this is just a fun way to kind of keep me kind of focused and say, oh, you know what, let me just read a few minutes. Let me just, you know, really, it's not that big, and I can show my progress, so I can feel good. This is going to help me feel more productive, more like I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting things that I want to do. So I put here, I just put 2 books because I'm not going to overwhelm myself with a bunch of things. But I remember I had a friend that he would always read something Christian. He had a Christian book. And then he had a self-help book. And then he had just a novel or a fun book. I'm going to start with just these 2, and I'll tell you how it goes. But isn't this pretty? It's very, very, very basic, but it makes me happy. It makes me happy. I copied this from the Pinterest page, the example that I found. And this is just, my daughter comes to me, she's like, is that calligraphy? I'm like, no, it's just what is it? Cursive. It's cursive writing. But you kind of like bubble and accent certain areas. I was just going along. I was just faking it, and it looked really nice. I mean, this is my first time doing it, so I'm sure, you know, but I'm happy with it. I'm really, really happy with it. In the video, in the page, it has all of these books, like if it was a book, like, you know, like a shelf. Some books were leaning. It looked really, really cool, but I just wanted to give myself one book. Didn't want to overwhelm. It's such a visual, and I'm such a visual, so that's why I'm so excited. Sorry if I'm too excited over this, but so what I did here is I just put the date I just put the date, like last night. I did page, you know, whatever, so many pages, or wherever I had left off the last time that I read this. So this this actually is Simple Grace for September, which is an old, it's like an old little book that I found at Publix, and it was like inspirational stuff, and I just thought it was nice, and it has like daily devotionals and stuff. I really haven't gotten into that. I'm not sure if it's my first pick for devotionals and stuff, but it'll work for now. I just wanted to put something in there. And then of course, this is another book, Boundaries. It is an awesome book. I also started hearing it through the Audible. Whoa, that's a good one. That's a good one, because that's supposed to help me take on more projects and do more for others and less, you know, it's gonna help me focus on me, because I tend to focus on, I don't make enough time for me, and my time having kids, you know, that's where I say where it's a responsibility, but I feel selfish if I need to take time out or do things for me. I feel selfish because I feel like my kids and my family are more important. But there needs to be a balance, and that's something that I need to work on. All right, moving on. So I started this one, which is there's nothing here, but I wanted to do with the what I've invested with the business, with the weight loss business, and I'm so excited because it's new, and I've been focusing on that. But I don't, as far as money coming in, money that I'm spending on the business, I don't have that on paper. I don't have that written down. I mean, I have it on paper. I just don't have it organized to know, oh, yep, I've invested this much and I've gotten back this much, you know, or this is what I'm making this month. This is what I made. And so that's the plan for this page. I did do, let me see, I did this was this morning, like a few minutes this morning. I wanted to do my weekly meals. More like a food log, but I called it weekly meals. I need to do the food log, and when I was doing my weight loss program, it was great because I had a structure and I was following it, and it was so simple. And of course, when you're done with the program, things just kind of, it's like a free-for-all. So there's, the structure is out of your routine. That's what I miss. So I'm thinking of going back. I mean, I wanted to lose like maybe 10 more pounds. But I'm missing the structure of the program, and it really works. So here I wanted to, you know, jot down the water, I don't know if you can see. So here's a water intake. I did 6 ounces earlier today. What is it? These were the products that I'm taking with the vitamins, and just to keep track of what I'm taking. And then I logged in, you know, breakfast snack, lunch snack. I should put something like with fruits and something, just to make sure that I'm having my fruits. My nightly routine is apples and a tea. And I've been sneaking some like chips that Alan brought in, and that's a big no-no for me. I really don't want to do that. So this is gonna help me, of course, visualize what I'm doing that's good and what I'm doing that's wrong. I think that was all. That's just the beginning of it. But so far, I'm excited about it. I think also it's gonna help me just feel better about the process of getting more organized. And let me know what you guys think as far as the, I know you guys are like the speed cleaning videos, and I really want to go back to the getting organized on a weekly basis. But I don't want to put the pressure on myself because I got so many other things going on. So I thought about just doing the organization at my pace and sharing it with you guys. So let me know what you think. I'm really not sure what to do with this channel. It's been really my ASMR channel has been picking up a lot and quickly, but I don't want to let you guys down either. But it's been really cool how the ASMR channel is picking up. And I've been reading the Bible and I've been doing the Proverbs, and it's been such a cool journey just to see how people are impacted by it. Just reading the Bibles is something so simple that can be a big impact on someone. So let me know what you guys want to see in this channel. I'm kind of like I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air with the speed cleaning, with the, I do want to post events, stuff that we go to, places that we go to. We're getting ready to go to Stone Mountain again because it's awesome, and they have like the snow and the stuff. So I will be working on that. I have to work on my video process, on how to use my camera. Best way for me that works for me is my camera. I'm technically challenged, and it's what works for me, and I'm able to edit on the go, edit whenever, edit as I walk around edit as I clean. I'm editing as I'm hearing, I'm looking, and I'm washing dishes. And it's convenient. I can multitask with my iPhone, when making videos, and I can post them. Now I have to set, one of the pages that I have to work on is on my schedule, my YouTube schedule. But anyways, that's what's been working for me. But the quality of when I do videos with an actual camera, it's so much nicer. It's so much nicer, especially when we do events and we go out and we do vacations and stuff. It's such, especially at nighttime, because this camera is no good at nighttime. But I don't know why I have so many issues when just loading it up in the computer. I have more options to do a better video, but it just takes me so much longer. And sometimes I run into, I could spend hours on a video and then it doesn't work. Like the Halloween, I never posted the Halloween party. And I was just so frustrated that I didn't want to have anything to do with it. It's something that I need to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm missing some steps, but one of our buddies, Paul Zat, he has a channel, HD Broadcaster. I'll put the link below. And he has it, and his videos are like, and every time I see him, he's like giving me tips on how to do this, how to do that. He came over for, New Year's Eve? Anyways, and he's giving us, he's giving me tips on how to edit, how quickly it is, how, and it's like, oh, the thing is, like, I can't sit down and edit. I can't. I don't sit down throughout the day because I'm on the go. I'm making breakfast. I'm running over here. I'm doing grocery shopping. I'm doing homeschooling with Adriana, and then now I have to go pick up Christina, and now I have to make her lunch. So it's hard to find an actual sit time where I can do my editing and relax and just do my little editing. So maybe later down the line it'll work for me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy what you saw today. I hope it can inspire you in some way to get organized, to get all that stuff from your brain to the paper. I got a lot more to go, but I'm already feeling good about it. I'm already feeling good. So we will see, because this can change at any moment. I will keep you posted. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And we will see you next time.